Why God sometimes lets you love the wrong person first. Almost every broken heart whispers this question in silence. God, why did you let me love the wrong person? And the truth is, the answer was never meant to be simple. Because sometimes God allows your heart to break before it can fully awaken. You were never created to love carelessly. You were never meant to chase connection just to feel less alone. But in His perfect and patient wisdom, God may allow your heart to attach to someone who was never meant to stay. Not to destroy you, not to embarrass you, not to leave you bitter, but to prepare you. There are lessons comfort will never teach. There are truths only pain can reveal. God never wastes a wound. That season you wish never happened, it wasn't meaningless. Because heartbreak has a way of uncovering what was hidden inside you. It exposes your patterns. It reveals your unmet needs. It shows you where love became dependency, and where desire replaced discernment. You didn't just lose a person. You gained awareness. At the time, you prayed for them to stay. You saw potential. You imagined forever. But God saw something you couldn't, that what you wanted was slowly pulling you away from who you were becoming. Sometimes mercy looks like unanswered prayers. What you called love was intense, but it wasn't peaceful. It felt urgent, but it lacked stability. It felt spiritual, but it created confusion. And still, God allowed it. Why? Because He was teaching you the difference between attachment and alignment, between emotion and covenant, between chemistry and character. The wrong person doesn't come to stay. They come to reveal. They touch your insecurities. They awaken old wounds. They mirror the parts of you that still need healing. And when they leave, it hurts, but it also clears your vision. That season wasn't just a relationship. It was a wilderness. A place where distractions fell away. A place where you realized you couldn't save yourself. A place where surrender finally began. Because it was never about them. It was about what God was forming in you. You had to experience love that was conditional so you could recognize love that is faithful. You had to feel instability so you could crave peace. You had to lose control so you could trust God again. Sometimes the enemy sends a distraction before God releases the real thing. Something that feels exciting but drains you. Something that feels destined but leaves you anxious. God doesn't approve of the pain, but He redeems it. What broke you also built you. You learned that longing can pretend to be love. That intensity isn't intimacy. That needing someone isn't the same as being called to them. And when they walked away, one truth remained: God never left. You weren't abandoned. You were preserved. Your worth was never in how hard you tried to be loved. It was always in who created you. That's why God allows the wrong love to protect you from settling for imitation. Real love doesn't compete with God. It confirms Him. It doesn't pull you into confusion. It leads you into clarity. It doesn't just make you feel wanted. It helps you walk in purpose. The right love brings peace, not pressure. Prayer, not panic. Growth, not exhaustion. And once you've known the wrong kind of love, your heart changes. You stop chasing emotional highs. You stop ignoring red flags. You stop asking, do they love me? And you start asking, do they walk with God? Because now you understand someone who doesn't know God can never fully love you the way your soul requires. So when the wrong person leaves, it isn't cruelty. It's protection. God removes what would delay your destiny. You loved deeply, and that was never a mistake. It revealed your capacity for commitment, your desire for depth, your hunger for something eternal. And God will never waste a heart like that. He will heal it, refine it, strengthen it. So one day, when the right person arrives, you'll know the difference. Not because it feels perfect, but because it feels peaceful. They won't pull you away from God. They'll push you closer. They won't make you question your value. They'll remind you of it. They won't just admire how you look. They'll honor how you live and how you pray. That's why God let your heart break first. not to destroy you, but to prepare you. So don't curse the heartbreak. Don't rush the healing. Let God rebuild your heart with His timing, not your urgency. Because what felt like rejection was actually redirection. What felt like loss was protection in disguise. What felt like the end was the beginning of becoming whole. And one day, you'll look back and thank God not just for what He gave, but for what He removed. Because sometimes God's no is where healing begins.